G'day mates, ready to explore the land down under? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the top 10 places you absolutely gotta visit in Australia. We're talking stunning beaches, ancient wonders, and wildlife that'll make you say crikey. And don't forget to check out the links in the description if you're planning a trip and want to support the channel. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with a bang, or should I say, a splash. The Great Barrier Reef, it's like the underwater version of a superhero team-up. You've got your colorful coral reefs playing the role of the awesome headquarters. Then you've got the marine life. Thousands of species all vying for the spotlight. Turtles cruising, sharks looking for a snack, and fish so vibrant they'd make a rainbow jealous. Whether you're a seasoned scuba pro or just learning to snorkel, the Great Barrier Reef will leave you speechless. Now, for the best spots to witness this underwater magic, you've got the Whitsundays Islands, Cairns, and Port Douglas. Each one offers a unique perspective on this natural wonder. Just imagine, floating above this underwater metropolis, the sun warming your back, and the only sound you hear is the gentle lapping of waves. The Great Barrier Reef, it's not just a destination, it's an experience. So pack your swimmers, grab your snorkel, and get ready for an adventure you won't forget. Alright, from the underwater wonders to a man-made marvel, let's head to Sydney, home of the iconic Sydney Opera House. It's like someone took a bunch of giant seashells, stuck them together and said, let's put on a show. And what a show it is. From opera and ballet to theater and comedy, the Sydney Opera House has something for everyone. Even if you're not a fan of the performing arts, you can still appreciate the stunning architecture and the vibrant atmosphere of Sydney Harbour. Speaking of vibrant, you haven't truly experienced Sydney until you've enjoyed a performance with the Harbour Bridge as your backdrop. The Sydney Opera House, it's more than just a building, it's a symbol of Australian creativity, ingenuity, and the ability to make even seashells look cool. So, grab your tickets, find your best outfit, or don't, I'm not your mum, and get ready for an unforgettable experience. Alright, pack your bags. We're heading inland to the heart of Australia, to a place that's as ancient as it is awe-inspiring. Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock. Now I know what you're thinking. A rock? You're dragging me all the way out here for a rock. But trust me on this one, mates. This is no ordinary rock. This is a rock that's been around for over 600 million years. A rock that holds spiritual significance for the Aboriginal people. A rock that changes color with the light. A rock that will make you feel like you're standing on another planet. Seriously, it's like something out of a sci-fi movie. This massive sandstone monolith rising out of the desert, glowing red at sunset. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it does get a bit toasty out here in the desert, so pack your sunscreen, your hat, and enough water to last you a week. But the heat is worth it, especially when you witness the sunset over Uluru. It's like the sky is putting on a show just for you with colors so vibrant they'd make a painter jealous. So pay your respects, soak up the atmosphere, and don't be surprised if you find yourself feeling a little bit spiritual. Alright, time to hit the open road, mates. We're cruising down the Great Ocean Road, one of the most scenic drives in the world. Imagine this, you're behind the wheel, the wind in your hair, the sun on your face, and in front of you, a never-ending stretch of coastline. And the best part, the road is so good, even your GPS will stop nagging you. No trip down the Great Ocean Road is complete without a stop at the 12 Apostles. These towering limestone stacks rising out of the ocean are like something out of a pirate movie. So buckle up, put on your driving playlist, and get ready for a road trip you'll never forget. Alright, enough of the coast for now. Let's head inland to the Daintree rainforest, where the air is thick, the trees are skyscrapers, and the wildlife is diverse. This rainforest has been around for over 180 million years, home to plants and animals you won't find anywhere else on Earth. It feels like stepping back to the age of dinosaurs. But watch your step, there are crocodiles. The Daintree is a sensory overload in the best way. Bird songs fill the air, the smell of damp earth and flowers, and the feeling of being surrounded by nature. If you're lucky, you might spot a cassowary, a giant bird that looks like it escaped from Jurassic Park. So pack your bug spray and sense of adventure, and get ready to experience the Daintree rainforest, where nature reigns supreme. All right, let's head back to the coast, to a place where the beaches are beautiful, the waves are pumping, and the people are even more beautiful and tanned. That's right, we're talking about Bondi Beach, the most famous beach in Australia. Now, Bondi is more than just a pretty face. It's a place where you can learn to surf, soak up the sun, people watch to your heart's content, and maybe even spot a celebrity or two. Just don't forget your sunscreen, because the Australian sun is no joke. Speaking of no joke, the lifeguards at Bondi are so good looking they should be illegal. And the best part is they're not just there to look good, they're actually really good at their jobs. So grab your towel, your swimmers, and your best pair of sunnies, and get ready for a day of fun in the sun at Bondi Beach. All right, time to hop on over to Kangaroo Island, a wildlife lover's paradise. Now I know what you're thinking, another island. How many islands does Australia have? The answer is a lot, but trust me, this one is worth a visit. Kangaroo Island is like Australia in miniature, with everything from stunning beaches and rugged coastlines to rolling hills and dense forests. But the real stars of the show here are the animals. And no, I'm not just talking about kangaroos, although there are plenty of those hopping around. We're talking about koalas, echidnas, sea lions, penguins, and even platypuses. It's like someone took all the coolest animals from your childhood picture books and let them loose on an island. And the best part, they're all ridiculously adorable. So pack your camera and get ready to meet some of Australia's cutest residents. All right, let's head south to the island state of Tasmania, a place that's as ruggedly beautiful as it is surprisingly sophisticated. Now, Tasmania often gets overlooked by tourists, which is a shame because it's like Australia's little secret, but with better cheese. Seriously, the cheese here is amazing. But cheese aside, Tasmania has so much to offer. You've got pristine wilderness with ancient forests, towering mountains, and crystal clear lakes. You've got charming historic towns with colonial architecture, quirky museums, and a laid-back vibe. And you've got food and wine that will make your taste buds sing. So pack your hiking boots, your appetite, and your sense of adventure, and get ready to discover Tasmania, the island state that's full of surprises. All right, let's wrap things up with a trip to the Blue Mountains, a place where the scenery is so dramatic, it'll make you forget about your fear of heights. The Blue Mountains are located just a short drive from Sydney, but they feel a world away. As you wind your way up the mountain roads, you'll be greeted by breathtaking views of towering sandstone cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and dense eucalyptus forests. The air is fresh, the scenery is stunning, and the only sound you'll hear is the wind whistling through the trees. Now, the Blue Mountains get their name from the blue haze that hangs over the valleys, created by the oil released from the eucalyptus trees. It's like a natural Instagram filter, only way better. And speaking of Instagram, you'll want to make sure your phone is fully charged, because you're going to be taking a lot of photos. So, pack your hiking boots, your camera, and your sense of adventure, and get ready to experience the Blue Mountains, a place where the views are so good, they'll make you believe in magic. All right, mates, we've covered a lot of ground, but this is Australia, and there's always more to see. So here are a few honorable mentions, places that almost made the top 10, but then we realized we'd have to make it a top 20, and nobody has time for that. First up, we've got Fraser Island, the largest sand island in the world. Imagine driving along a beach that's also a highway, swimming in crystal clear freshwater lakes and spotting wild dingoes. Next, we've got the Whitsunday Islands, a group of 74 islands off the coast of Queensland, known for their white sand beaches, turquoise waters, and luxury resorts. Then we've got the Barossa Valley, one of Australia's most famous wine regions. And last but not least, we've got Kakadu National Park, a vast wilderness area in the Northern Territory, home to ancient Aboriginal rock art, stunning waterfalls, and a diverse range of wildlife. So, there you have it, folks. A few more reasons to book a trip to Australia. Well, there you have it, folks. The top 10 places you absolutely gotta visit in Australia. From the Great Barrier Reef to Uluru, from Bondi Beach to Tasmania, this country has something for everyone. If you're keen on planning a trip, don't forget to check out the links in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future adventures. Catch you later, mates.